Here we are, 2014, and I'm going to record a short video. I don't know if the computer allows that long for me to finish, but I'm going to record cleaning this duck. What it is. So I was listening to instructions on that this morning. I have about a 4-pound duck. Start by, I watched a brief video. I'm going to start by cleaning the duck. It's almost winter, 2014. It'll start winter. They're about the 22nd. So first I'm going to remove the butter against the grain. Here she is. It's not a jig. And so let me get this there again. Here we go. Okay. And she's a beauty. Nice looking duck. Okay, and I'm going to remove the feathers. You just hold the duck up. It's been stored in this nice K2 cooler. Enforcement. Ice down. Broken close. And I don't have all the knives I need for this, but we got it done. It's gonna be wonderful. I like to make mint duck, and I can to mint it, and I also like to dehydrate duck. Of course, cooking the duck needs some duck egg to do all kinds of things with duck when I get in my mind, mostly as I go out to eat. But and you just lift the wing out a little bit, you see. Go in behind here, clean it up. It really takes about 15 minutes. See? And you just go right with it like this. This is a duck that was shot here in Florida. Oh no, Louisiana. And so it's just around the other coast. I'm on the east coast of Florida. She's beautiful. She has a nice full breast, little big, juicy little duck. And you just get as much duck feather off as you can this way. And in between, of course, it was also easier to dip it in the wax because you're going to have some little down feathers left. It's similar to what you would do a pigeon. And clean it up. Right? Nice and fresh. And so I'm going to leave the and you do the same thing to the back of the duck. You're going to go against the grain like this way. The duck feathers go back and we're going forward. And I just made some duck I bought from Maple Leaf Farm at a local grocer, and oh, it was good. It's really good. And so you want to go ahead and usually when I cook duck, when somebody drops a dog off here and it runs down the road, so I need like a football player to catch my dog, and I usually wait till it's cooked. You know, I put all my seasonings on, orange dip this year. I don't have one here, but I like, they're very tasty, I mean excellent. And so I think I paid about $18 for a 6-pound duck. And so I had duck for a week, duck sandwich, duck fillet. Left the skin on that one. This one, being a fresh kill, I might not leave the thing on. Then all I'm gonna do is cut the duck feet off about at the joint here. And I don't have proper thing for that, so I'm going to use a set of lappets. Okay. See if we can do anything with these fiscal lappets around the joint of the duck. And we got it. You want it to sit pretty in the pan. If that's what you're going to do, you can dehydrate duck. So you just take the duck, Whoppers are bypass whoppers. So what these do is cut through things at a certain pressure. It's going to give me a bit of a time. So I'm going to get her down here for a minute and might finish up with my knife. This young man described this to me on a Duck Just Whole Duck video. I had a carbon knife. It says a K92. And people deep fry these. You can have a sandwich of these. Duck bones are, to me, they're thinner. You have to be careful that you don't end up, with the small bone chopped in yourself. And then I'm going to get a piece of cutting board and remove the head from the duck. And this, I'm not going to, there's not much meat on the wing, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the wing. Best I can with crazy lattes, which I've been using around the power levers technology. And and dog's inside. You leave it alone and that she'll have my duck. Like I said, I usually go running down there. I don't have to go out to dinner because I mistakenly left the duck sitting. And what they did was get a hold of it, and I'll finish out my perforated knife. I don't have a hunting knife right now. And while you're hunting, like you said, you can take this in, let some of the feathers come off here in the fire camp. Okay, and then this has nice smell to it, but it's gonna be good. She's young, this duck. I don't know what he shot it with, but you might find her neck's gonna be a little difficult with my tools. Really doing this wrong. She removed. See, she's turning into a beautiful piece of sandwich. You can pull the parts out and go ahead and skin it with your knife. That'll eliminate most of the rest of the hair. And inside you're going to find gizzards, liver, and the heart. And with the liver, you can kind of get the health of the bird, and then the gizzards and the heart, you can clean the gizzard out. That'll basically have what the duck's been eating in it. And you're going to need a knife for that, clean it around, and what you'll find is that you can pan fry those. For example, say you're out camping, and then see the legs have a nice bit of meat on that, where they're not as big as drumsticks I just prepared. Isn't she beautiful? And you're going to lay her like this, breast up, because you have to remove the head, and then through the neck you go a little bit, which I can do with my knife. Yeah. Then right under the rib cage, you're going to make an incision, and that's where you're going to pull out the gizzards, the liver, and the heart. And you get a little bloody, so where you close without prejudice. Don't be expecting to, earn the dinner as they're coming in. And then I'm going to empty this out. Okay? And I'm going to cut the back end of this off, so she'll have the small legs and the breast. Oh, it's going to be nice little. And you go in, see? And first I think we have the gizzard here. You should be able to see all the way through the duck when you're done. So we need to remove the head yet. See, here's all the intestines and the things you might eat is the liver, the heart, and the gizzard. So in this case, see, here's my gizzard. That's it. Here it comes. Here's the gizzard. Kind of shaped like a big chestnut. Okay. And then this is what you're going to additionally need your knife for. You're going to cut this open, like in the middle. And you'll find the things that she's been eating lately. In this case, she's not a jake. They usually have the more vibrant colors, like in most of the bird species, animal species, that decorate it differently. Oh, nice liver right here. See it? Oh, that's great. That's great. And then deep frying it and easily out all this, the heart. Here she comes. And I didn't make sure I get it out, because I always to cook the duck with the heart. She looks fresh and healthy, and I don't know what I'm gonna have time to show you what's on the gizzard. I mean, what's in the gizzard. But let me go ahead and make sure I get her heart. There it is. Come on, baby. And you want it to be pretty clean inside. See, here's her heart. Kind of shaped like a heart, like they say. Okay. So I have the gizzard, the heart, and the gizzard, the heart, and the liver, and anything else I can get in there. You're gonna find a little piece of white on this, and there it is. You're gonna cut all that off. Then you're down to the gizzard, and you're gonna split it open, clean it out. There'll be a little piece of skin in there you wanna get rid of, and then you can pan fry that or brandy it. You could put it to the gravy. Of course, you're gonna have a dinner, and then we're gonna cut the tail off of the bird right below the legs. Use my kitchen knife. See, she's nice, and it was a nice gift to have this year. A friend of my daughter, Brittany, went hunting in Louisiana, and he said he caught enough that he would send me a nice duck. And what I do is I just, once I get closer to preparing a campfire, home, skillet, or whatever, I put it. These are actually usually microwavable, but I like my food pretty differently. And see, I just put the legs up in there, breast up, and we got to get rid of the duck's head. Okay, and I'm not gonna say. And with that, now you're down to the part where you could dip the whole bird in wax and pull up, and then they say, oh, the feathers can't spin along, share it's cracked. But there's always a little cleaning to the bird. This is mostly fatty, and but you like I said, you should be able to see all the way through the bird. You don't want to leave stuff in there. Bill got it cleaned up here. So you should always use your knife away from yourself, okay? And then you can finish cleaning up. She's little, but she's gonna be a good one. And okay. And besides finishing up a little bit of feathering, a little down left on here, feathered, which I can do by hand. Okay. And let me make sure I got a little bit of the neck sticking in. I got something else in here now. Check her out. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this last piece of the neck off, but you don't have to, and trim up around the edges. In fact, I'm gonna remove the skin because that's how I cook. And stitch. See, now you get hungry because you figure out that you can do something, right? And so So when I finish it, she'll basically look like that. She's gonna be, oh boy, it's like a brownish meat. It's good. I know we've had duck out, and I don't know if sometimes I have duck, but this year is a special gift to me. I was so excited, I just about couldn't sleep that I'm gonna have a duck, and this one's from Louisiana. So pretty good hunter went and got it for me, and so I'll be enjoying that today. And I could call it my winter duck. My freezer up just for a little bit. Best when they're to clean them right away. But after that, you can go ahead and marinate the duck and freeze it right away. Freeze it nice and tight in some freezer bags, and make sure you don't have a lot of air in there to make frostbite. And you'll have a wonderful duck. Have a wonderful day. Mom loves you. Um, have a great holiday season. I'm having one. Maybe you'll be here to share this with me. Um, so here's my Thanksgiving Christmas duck. Get it, live it in high. Have a great day, guys. Mom loves you.